making mistakes because they're going to be detrimental to your day to get back in the field. So got to keep up with the racetrack. I think it's going to change, and we'll see how our car starts here and then go from there.
Feel he's looking for that he thinks
unique 1 mile oval. And let's see how this race lays out today. Larry. Chase Elliott off the outside of a new turn 2 and into the lead for lap 1.
Yeah, interesting lane choice by Ryan Blaney to use the inside. We saw where his car was really loose in the first couple laps of practice, so I'm kind of surprised that he chose that inside lane, but great job to Chase Elliott fight back on the outside.
I got a pretty nice start there, Mike.
And he will have to do a pass-through penalty. Let's take another look at it. Ryan Blaney, the pole sitter. That green and white car is the control car.
This race, leader controls it to the start-finish line. Now, if it's a restart, it happens in the restart zone, but the start of the race is totally different.
Mike, is one good thing about this, we got the 9 car on pit road. We're going to see how many laps he loses, 1 or 2.
Now he's accelerating as leader Ryan Blaney is right between turns 3 and 4. And it looks as if the 9 will stay on the lead lap.
He's still leading the race. No.
That's not the line anymore. No. But the leaders have it in sight. So Blaney, Kyle Busch, Brad Keselowski, who used about
warmer today. I mean, it's sunny hot. What is it, about 82, 85 degrees? That's hot.
Great view down this front straightaway. Here, I know you've mentioned it before, how it goes up and it goes down into turn 1. Great view for
chances today. And a lot of guys were right on. They said, we're going to win this thing. So really 2 different attitudes about drivers.
So Chase Elliott had the lead on the start, but he beat pole sitter Ryan Blaney to the line. Here is their in-car radio.
I win with the literal exact same time, and then he's punished. But I mean, it's all good. Yeah, so you did a great job there. I think the rule is beating up to the line, but certainly not fair if he doesn't do his job. You did yours. Just focus with him for all. We'll be fine.
That's Alan Gustafson, and he's won a lot of races here with other drivers. I like that calmness.
Yep. Chase Elliott saying Ryan Blaney spun the tires on the start, broke traction. Ford Performance Track Facts. Alan Kulwicki won the first Cup race here and debuted his self-styled Polish victory lap, 1988. And Ford won 11 of the first 15 Phoenix Cup races from then to 2002.
Mike, right now at this point of the race, we've come up on 20 laps. This one, the crew chief tells me, all right, you've settled in, your pressures have come up. Tell me about your car. This is about when you'd like to get some feedback from a driver about what the car needs.
Kyle Busch up to second, 1 second back. Yesterday, he scored his 94th victory in the NASCAR Xfinity Series. Looked like he would face a challenge in the closing laps, but his 2 closest contenders, Justin Allgaier and so Brad Keselowski third. And then the first 2 Chevrolets in the field are those 2 young Hendrick drivers we met during the grid walk.
In the other end, but another issue he's having right now is a little bit of brake shake, and you hear that from different...
So different today. We always get concerned about brakes having too much heat, but it's...
Diaz wins the 2015...
Outside, clear.
And we had actually watched Mark Truex Jr. in that number 19 in practice. His car did not take off very good, but on the long runs, it was one of the best cars. And so we see now, you know, this run starting to get longer. See Joey Logano making a move on William Byron. And then one of the other things, we talked to the 11 of Denny Hamlin pre-race, talking about him using that outside groove. He's already searching the racetrack and making it work up here. Watch what Denny Hamlin does as he goes down in here into turns 1 and 2.
Wow. Quite a bit of grip on the outside of 1 and 2 down there. Always has been. Turns 3 and 4 layout a little bit different.
That's just great to see that we've got a couple groups already forming here early in this race as rubber's laying down the track. We heard Alex Bowman talk about some of the challenges that they were dealing with, and looks like they're going to have to make some more adjustments throughout this race. Here's a great battle heating up for the lead.
Chris Buescher, who was fastest in yesterday morning's practice, trying to stay on the lead lap. Blaney trying to get by, and Kyle Busch trying to take advantage.
And he did. Went around him on the outside with using the 37 arrow as a pick. That's just good anticipation right there.
Well, and a lot of times you're in a better position being in second than you are actually leading. When you're coming up on some of these lap cars, when you're in second like Kyle Busch was, you can look ahead and see what's happening and maybe plan a way to get that momentum to make that move work, which he did a great job of.
So the laps that Chase Elliott led from the green flag actually are credited to Ryan Blaney, since Chase was penalized for that start. So Blaney led the first 35 laps, and now the Candyman's out front.
Well, he said he liked this paint scheme and has been very successful with it.
Eric Jones caught in the middle. That's Kurt Busch down on the inside. And the lapped car of Cody Ware up on the outside. Here's Eric Jones' audio. Whoa!
Really bad vibration. Hold on.
And now we know.
Wait, was that a tire?
Yeah,
Right rear?
Right rear. Like a right rear tire down.
So I wonder if that vibration had something to do with the right rear rotor heating up, or maybe even had it come apart.
What a break for Chase Elliott. He'll get to come around now. Eric Jones was 12th, Jamie.
Well, he was complaining that he had a vibration and thought maybe it was a loose wheel, but then he said to his crew chief just a few moments ago, remember that right rear shock issue we had in Charlotte last year? I wouldn't be surprised if that's what's happening here. He said it feels like it's about to fall apart, and that was one lap before he spun.
Larry, track position or 4 tires? What do you want?
Have to come get 4 tires here, but there may be some drivers near the back that rolls the dice and comes and get rights only. But I think 4 tires is a way to go, especially as hot as the track is.
Well, Chris Buescher is the first car 1 lap down. At the moment of caution, he will get the free pass. So the newly configured pit road, it's shaped like a fish hook. You enter at the top where you tie the hook to the line. That is up at the top of turn 2. You come all the way down the straight part of the hook, and then most of the pits are in the hook end, what is now turns 3 and 4.
That's a long ride down through there till you get to your pit box.
And a lot of timing loops where you can get yourself in trouble by speeding.
20 of them. 20 timing loops.
So here they come, Matt.
Mike, you mentioned the fish hook. These pit boxes, polished concrete, 40 by 11. Kyle Busch's team goes to work, gingerly runs around the car and just slip a little free. Meanwhile, a little bit farther up on the back straightaway is the 2 of Brad Keselowski. Track bar adjustment, air pressure change for
Hamlin is first off pit road. Austin Dillon, Jimmy Johnson, Kyle Busch, and then Ryan Blaney.
A few 2-tire stops for our top 3 off pit road.
41 lap 10. Buescher the free pass. Too fast entering Ryan Newman. He goes to the back of the line. Too fast exiting Martin Truex. He drops out of line to go to the back, and we are ready for the restart.
Just a 2, we're not playing all clear. You into 3, full bottom. Clear. Behind the 4 is clear. Outside, he's there. Lane between, he's out there. Good behind. Still out there, 1 lane up, there you go. Still outside. There, still out, 41. Still out. Clear out.